Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. So, Savannah Marshall and Claressa Shields are getting ready to get back into the ring on October 15th. Now, before I get into the video, that's the same damn day that Deontay Wilder's fighting, but anyway, stupid scheduling of fights, okay? But we understand it had to be rescheduled, but damn, out of all the days. But anyway, Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall, talk about an exciting fight. A lot of people are split on this. It's a toss-up, but it is what it is. But now they have an incentive to be victorious in their upcoming fight on Saturday, 15 October, with the winner to be handed the new WBC Queen Elizabeth II belt. Now, at first I used to say the WBC is out of control with creating all these funky belts. But I'm actually starting to like the idea of what they're doing. Because it's kind of cool, if you're a boxer, to have an incentive to get some hardware that no one else is going to have. He's not replicating these belts. And when you look at the designs, they're very specific to whatever it is they're supposed to represent. Starting back from the Black Lives Matters belt, the Mestizo belt, and so many other belts, man. They're very specific, is well thought out. And I think this one in particular is really spot on. With the Queen's passing, an all-women boxing card, Savannah Marshall and Claressa Shields. I mean, I don't know if it's Mauricio Suleiman coming up with these belts or someone else. But whoever it is, they have a really, if it's a bunch of people or just one person, there's a brilliant mind or brilliant minds behind it. And I actually like the idea of these belts that they're creating for the boxers. But the World Boxing Council have today unveiled an incredible tribute to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II after the original fight, which sucked for all of us, man. The fight that was postponed just due to the 10-day period of national mourning for the late British monarch following her passing 2 days before the initial 10 September event at the O2 London Arena in England. Now with the new date set, history awaits the first ever all-female headline event in the UK capital with a commemorative title on the line, and that title is pretty cool. Screened live and exclusively on Sky Sports in the UK and Republic of Ireland and on ESPN Plus in the United States, Britain Marshall will collide with American rival Shields for the undisputed middleweight championship of the world. Now, a lot of people are saying this is the puncher versus the boxer. I think they're both highly skilled. They both can box. Savannah has the advantage with power. I think Shields she can buzz you. She can get you in deep water and just, basically just beat you into submission. But Shields hasn't shown the ability to just one hitter quitter anyone. But speed is power. But Marshall, from what it looks like, and Marshall is the betting favorite too. I don't know how many of you knew that. Even I wasn't quite sure of that. I was saying Shields got to be the betting favorite, but she's not. But we'll see as we get closer to the fight if that changes, if those odds start to kind of, ease over to Shields' favor. But right now, the people are betting for Shields to actually lose this fight. But Suleiman said that Queen Elizabeth will live forever in everyone's hearts and minds, and the boxing world unites to render homage to one of the greatest human beings that ever lived, especially where the place where boxing was born. So Savannah Marshall thinks that it's brilliant to have that belt. And you know what? If this belt is going to fuel anyone, I think it fuels both ladies. But I really think this is going to really fuel and motivate Marshall to really push if the fight happens to get tough. This belt is a really big deal. I saw some comments from people saying that it's unfair to have a belt like this because now what they did is they suggested that this belt was almost the same thing as giving Savannah Marshall testosterone, additional testosterone, because it said the kind of motivation and the kind of action she's gonna bring in the ring, it's gonna be two to three times more than what Shields can bring, because this belt does nothing for Shields. And of course, I think they were saying that jokingly because, you know, Shields is from the United States. Some were saying, well, what does she care about this belt? Well, one thing I know about Shields is she's a very respectful person. It doesn't matter what she says about her opponents. And the fact that she thinks she has a body like Serena Williams and looks like Beyonce, right? Oh my God, I'm trying not to laugh. But Shields is very respectful, and she's going to be very appreciative of this belt. And I can't see her not being any more motivated than Savannah Marshall, especially now knowing a belt like this is on the line, because Shields likes her belts, right? But we'll see who's going to walk away with it, man. I just know Savannah Marshall isn't one who's going to want to just leave the country, leave the fight knowing that that belt doesn't go home with her, especially with her being from out there. But I do think, like a lot of people, that it's a wonderful tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth. And I just think he's going to be an iconic event for boxing. And I think everyone is hugely grateful and proud to partner with Mauricio Suleiman in the WBC, because no matter what, they're doing things that the other sanctioning bodies aren't doing. And I think it's just a matter of time for these other bodies to start to benchmark his ideas, because what he's doing is working. And if it's working for them, you know, adopt it. You know, or take it and make the process better. You know, that's what I think. But again, this belt's going to provide a special incentive for both fighters. It's incredible. It's a commemorative championship, and it's going to provide for the legacy of the winner. So, leave your opinions below on what you think about Suleiman and these belts. Can't hate on him, man. And guys, sit back and look. It's like, you know, they had that belt. Was it the WBC that had the when Paulie Malignaggi and Zab Judah fought for the Battle of Brooklyn belt? I'm not sure who created that damn belt, but I gotta go look. Maybe that's where it all started, because I remember that belt, and after that, all kind of belts started coming out from the WBC. Maybe they had the Battle of Brooklyn belt. Maybe that was the WBC. But anyway, man, that being said, man, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about all these different belts the WBC is pushing out. I think it's cool. At first, I was a little annoyed. I didn't really like the Black Lives Matter belt because they had the damn fist with chains on there. It's like, yo, my man, we moved so far beyond that, man. Come up with something else. Put something else on that dumbass belt. I even think they had a picture of Barack Obama on the... I even think they had a picture of Barack Obama on the Black Lives Matter belt. So... just stupid, you know, but anyway, Charlo has that displayed up in his house, and he's excited about it, so it is what it is. But this one, very clean, very nice, and I like it. So y'all keep cool. Shout out to everybody. I'm in the breeze.